The answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
In the name of Mugen Tenchi.
This is Mugen Lord here, and this week will be Dead or Alive 6th week. And if you guys don't know, the game was released March 1st. So I spent time over the weekend just getting used to the gameplay mechanics, heading online, just to test out the online features and test out the many different game modes that the game had. And then I head into the lab and just try out a few characters, see what characters suits my playstyle. So this week we'll be definitely doing character overviews. This is pretty much a new series that I'll be doing with fighting games, where I go through the pretty much almost the whole cast and just give you my first impressions, or just give you my overall thoughts about how the character is played or should be played. Now, just to remind you that I'm totally new to this, since a lot of you guys love me covering fighting games and playing fighting games and want to see me pretty much dig deeper into the fighting games as far as the characters is concerned, and pretty much giving tips or tutorials and everything. So this is my first experience with this, so things will definitely I guess you could say iron itself out as I get better in doing these overviews. So today's overview, I'll be covering Kasumi, because first of all, Kasumi is pretty much my main character. I've been pretty much maining her since I played Dead or Alive, since Dead or Alive 2. So this is a character I'm much more comfortable with, and a character I think I can pretty much get an understanding and a feel of, to be able to just share with you guys of how the character is played. Now, first of all, Kasumi is pretty much a shinobi character, and most shinobi characters are versatile and pretty much are mix-up heavy characters out of the whole cast. And Kasumi's mobility, she can definitely use the stage as her extension to her moveset. And I noticed a lot of Kasumi players so far when I played online, a lot of Kasumi players utilizes the wall to flip off the wall and utilize that to mix me up and try to confuse me and everything. So as far as mobility, Kasumi definitely has that. And after that, I decided that, hey, you know, why not go into the command training? And I think command training is very essential to this game, to understand how the character works and what the character's tool sets are. And I decided to go in here to get a better feel of how to pretty much utilize Kasumi's toolkit. Now with this, I just want to say in this overview is just pretty much give you the basics and my basic understanding of the character, and I'll definitely do more overviews of each and every last character as I progress and get better with the character, with more moderate learning curves to pretty much advanced learning curves with each character. But I did use the command training and try to utilize the training mode to its effectiveness, and still learning. So I definitely wanted to see what combo strings that I could come up with on my own. I didn't want to go online and use and utilize different guides of other YouTubers or other players to get a feel of the character. I think the best way for me to learn fighting games is to definitely go in and try to dissect the game and understand and get a feel of how the character works on my own before I try to utilize what other players come up with the character and just simply do a copy and paste. I want my own style to be my style, and in order for me to get better at these guides or overviews, I have to dig in there and try to figure it out myself. But from what I did learn, I did want to see what she can do as far as combos concerned, or juggles. I didn't want to go through what her frame data is and how to maximize damage output. I just want to see what she's capable of. So I did notice that when I was trying to figure out basic combos with the character, I did notice that she had this one particular move where she can launch your opponents in the air. And the thing that I do like about it is there's different variations which allows you to mix your opponent up. She can start with 2 double kicks and then she can go into the launcher, or she can start off with a 4-hit combo into the launcher, or she can start with a sweep kick into the launcher. And I thought that was pretty interesting, and that's why I noticed in her command training that she does have a wide variety of moves. So I think these setups are definitely in particular and definitely good to trick your opponents up in order for you to be able to launch them in the air. And then she has this other move that I figured out that once I launched my opponent in the air, I figured out another combo to where I begin by pressing back punch into double kick, and that also allows him to continue the combo string into the air, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then another thing, as I started going through this, I noticed that she also has the ability to teleport, which is also pretty interesting. It seemed like in Dead or Alive 5 and Dead or Alive 6, there's more you can do with this ability, and it has a ton of mix-up options that you have from the teleport, because you can begin a combo into the somersault kick that she has, or the backwards flip kick that she has, and then you can cancel into a kick variation or a punch variation, or she has this other variation where she pretty much flies through your opponent with a pretty much a slice, which I thought was pretty interesting. And there's different variations that you can combo to be able to pull that off. And interesting enough, she also has a dash cancel that can also create mix-ups. Pretty much with this dash cancel, you can dash cancel into pretty much a shoulder thrust, or you can dash cancel into a double kick. And then from the dash cancel, you can also start off a combo and then cancel your combo into a dash into your shoulder thrust or your double kick, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then another thing too, she also has her flip. Her flip can also pretty much, you can mix up either with a punch, or you can flip into a flip kick, flip punch, or you can also flip into a command grab. Now, once you command grab, you can pretty much have the option to slam your opponent on the ground, flip them backwards, or you can hold on to them to stall time. And it's a whole lot of things you can do with Kasumi, with this character. And that's what the one thing that makes these Shinobi characters pretty interesting out of the whole cast, is because of their mix-up styles, because you don't know what angle that they're coming from, especially like I said before. She can utilize the wall as an extension to her moveset. She has variations of how to launch your opponent in the air. She has different variations onto how she can use her flip kick into teleports, into punch kicks, into to command grabs. And overall, I think she's a pretty much moderate character, and I think if you want to definitely learn the game, you can definitely go in and just utilize just the little movesets, like the beginning movesets, to get an understanding of how the game is played and everything. I think Kasumi overall, I think she's a fun character, and like I said before, I would definitely dig deeper and come out with other interesting strategies, especially moderate to advanced strategies, into how to maximize this character to its full potential. And I also played a bit online, and surprisingly, I made it to Silver Fighter real easily. I think I won 10 consecutive matches online with Kasumi, and I'm definitely going to go in online even more to try to pretty much get to a higher rank, so I can play a bit more, I guess you could say, a better higher ranked fighters, in order for me to actually test to see how good I really am, and to also put my practice, what I learned in the lab with the character, to the test, because there's a lot to learn with this game, and I haven't even scratched the surface. But that's pretty much it with the overview with Kasumi. Like I said before, this series would definitely get better as I get the chance to understand how fighting games work down to its core, and how characters work down to their very essence and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was a little bit helpful or informative, just in case you definitely wanted to pick up Kasumi, or you're trying to get into Dead or Alive. But other than that, make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment sections below, and don't forget to like the video, share it, pass it around your friends, community, or whoever may be interested in this type of content. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. This is Mugen Lord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.